Hey guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with Bree. As y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna be doing like a little update of my life. Not really update, cause like, you know, stuff been happening and it's kind of like, but I'm basically just gonna be updating you guys about my upcoming ACL meniscus surgery. So if you know me, like, I've had problems with my knee for like 2.5 years now, because it's always popping in and out of place. So my knee, like the kneecap of my knee, so if I like plant it like weirdly, like if this is the ground, like this is my knee, if I like plant it weirdly, it like slips. So like, I don't know how to explain it, but if I like plant it weirdly, and then if I'm like standing, like these are my legs, and if I like twist, like try to like pivot like sideways, it pops out of place too. So I've had to always be like really careful with my knee, but usually when it pops out of place, it pops back in, and then there's like pain for like a day, and then the next day I'm able to like mostly walk on it. This time that was not the case. So I was at work on the night of April 15th, and so there was teriyaki sauce on the floor, and I had slipped on it, because I work at I Love Teriyaki, and then I work at my other job, the taco, but I haven't been working at all for like the past couple months because of the injury. So what happened was, I was at work one night, and basically I slipped on the sauce, and my knee popped out of place, and then I automatically knew something was wrong, because I rolled over, like landed like on my back and my butt, but my knee popped out of place. So it popped back in like it always does, but I knew something was wrong, because it was like I couldn't get back up. Usually I try to like get back as fast as possible, because it locks quickly. So when it locks, it's just gonna be like that. Like, it's gonna be really hard for me to move. It's gonna be swollen up. Okay, but yeah, it swells up, so I'm not be able to like move it as freely. So fast forward, the person I was working with, she gives me a chair, because I'm able to get up now, because like that was embarrassing. Like, I don't want to stay on the floor and like look like dumb, because people were still in the kitchen, and then it was just me and her working up front. So I like got in the chair, and then my uncle and his girlfriend came to come get me, and they didn't have no injury forms, because it's like a smaller business, so they didn't have no injury like claim for forms. So I just got a piece of paper and then wrote what happened on it. And yeah, it took me like 20 minutes to get out. I was taking like really small steps, and then the guy from the kitchen and my uncle was helping me get to the car. Then when I got in the car, it took me like another 10 minutes. They took me to the emergency room. I'm basically just telling you guys the whole story about what happened and what I've been going through, because I don't think that you guys know, because that happened like a long time ago, back in April, and I just been kind of working with it ever since then, and it's the end of June, you know. So I want to finally give you guys the update. Anyways, back to the story. Okay, so we go to the emergency room, and then they struggle. I have to wait in the waiting room for like an hour, and I'm like supposed to be inside of there. It's like somebody had told me get me out the car because it was hurting that bad. They put me in a wheelchair, and I have to wait in the waiting room for like 45 minutes. So then I go in the back. Then the lady was rude there. Like, she forced, so my leg was bent like this, because it can't go straight, because it's swollen. So it's swollen bent. So then she just basically just like shoved it down into like this like big, like it's like this big like wrap thing. So she shoved it into there, and then we waited to go get an x-ray, because like, okay, explain this to me. I tried to explain to them that I should put the brace on after the x-ray, because while we're putting the brace on, then I have to take the brace off to go to the x-ray and have to put it back on again. Like, my knee hurts, you know. So she didn't even care. So We go to the x-ray, I take it off again, nothing is wrong with my bone. But after I take the x-ray first, okay, then I get back on the wheelchair, then we wait in the like, not the waiting room, like inside of the emergency room, like little, like in a hallway. So we waited there for like 2 hours. I got off of work at 9:30. I felt like 9:20. So I didn't get back home till I think like 2 in the morning. So that's how long like everything took. So we waited for all that to tell me that nothing was wrong, like no bones was broken, which I already knew no bones was broken because this happens like all the time. I just didn't know that it will be like, I didn't know that it would be like this much of a journey. I didn't know that this just wasn't something that was normal, that was happening like it's been happening, because it's been happening for 2 years before that. So I didn't know that it was like this serious, because that was in April and now we're in June and I'm going to get surgery for money. So fast forward to a couple weeks back, like 2 weeks back, actually a little before that. So we got a lawyer and everything, because I just like, I was never properly trained. They never trained me. I just kind of, he wasn't even there on my first day. I just went inside of there and there was this girl in there. She like she's kind of told me what to do. Like, there was no training. Like, you know how like at corporate jobs, like Del Taco, I work at Del Taco too. So at corporate jobs, they like give you like, you know, give you like videos and stuff to watch. Like, if you burn yourself, put this, do this, like, you know, like that. Tell you like how to do stuff and everything. Nobody was there for me to do that. So I just got there and she told me what to do. She told me to answer the phones. I'm like writing stuff down, you know. Like, nobody ever trained me on what to do. So I was just kind of figuring stuff out as I went. So like, it was just for him, like, he got himself into a situation because I was never properly trained, and I knew that my knee, like, something was actually wrong with it this time. So like, we needed a lawyer. So we got a lawyer. Now fast forward to, like I said, 2 weeks later, they told me that like surgery is an option and that I might need surgery because I'm still limping to this day. I'm not walking. I'm still walking with my crutch. And yeah, I haven't walked normal since that day. So they told me that I had to get surgery like 2 weeks ago, and then, you know, when you get hurt at work, you have to file a claim through the place that you work, insurance company, so workers' comp. Like, they haven't been approving my surgery, so it's supposed to be June 26th, which I think is like today. I think that was today or tomorrow, but it's supposed to be on June 26th, and then they never approved it. So it's supposed to be on July 2nd. They never approved that. So now it's supposed to be on July 6th, and that's when the scheduled date's supposed to be. We're still waiting on them to approve my surgery. And yeah, it's just kind of been a roller coaster. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't. So they told me to call the workers' comp people to tell them to approve it, or to like try to get them to approve it faster than they are. Because if they don't approve it by, oh, I'm having a right time talk. Okay, I'm sorry. But if they don't approve it by July 6th, then, and did like a whole thing. Like, I just went to Golden Corral, and now I'm back. So let's recap what I was saying before I watched the video. I was talking about how they had to approve my surgery. Okay, so it's actually a good thing that I left, because while we were out to eat, the hospital called and they actually told me that workers' comp did not approve my surgery. So I don't really know if they could do that. But we are keeping the same date, July 6th. So we're gonna like kind of figure it out from there, because to sum up the whole thing, my lawyer isn't doing his job. I think I told you guys, like, he has to call them and tell them that they have to approve it. So he didn't do that, and they denied the surgery. So I'm still gonna get it done and everything, but it's just gonna be, it shouldn't be this hard. I shouldn't have to go through all this. But yeah, I don't really know what I was going to say after that though. It's kind of scared because I've been watching all of these, like, ACL surgery videos or recovery videos, and I'm just kind of really scared. So I actually just learned how to take pills because I'm 16 years old and I should know how to take a pill. But I'm sorry I look so messed up right now. Like, I just went out to eat. I didn't even do my edges again or nothing. Like, I'm sorry. It's just so bad. But yeah. Like, I've just been really scared. Like, it's just been like a lot on me because I never had to get surgery before, so I don't know what to expect. And like, from the videos I watched, it said that the first 3 days to 4 days is the worst. Sometimes even the first week is worse. And so, okay, so I tore my ACL is completely torn. My meniscus has a bucket handle tear. So a bucket handle tear is basically my meniscus has a tear in it, but it's flipped under my knee. Under my bones. So I can't straighten. So like, at first, when I first like heard it, it was like this, right? So now it's been going down because it's been a couple months. So now it's been going down, but it's still not at 0 degrees. So we went to my surgeon, and he basically said to not try to bend it no more. Like, don't try to get to 0 degrees, like, because I think it's at like 10 or something. So he told me not to try to get it like down anymore, just to use my crutches and use my brace. And I've been using my brace and I use my crutches on and off. And he makes a decision during surgery whether to so like, if my meniscus is repairable, he's going to obviously fix it, and that's gonna make me have a longer recovery. That's gonna make more. It's gonna make like this. It's gonna make it a little bit harder for me to recover. It's gonna be more pain. But then, if it's not repairable, which is kind of like bad, I guess, then he's gonna shave it, but it's gonna make my recovery easier. So I don't really know. I kind of do want it just to be shaved, but if it needs to be fixed, it's a good thing that he's gonna fix it and stuff. So I don't know. I just been praying for the easiest recovery ever because my pain tolerance is really low. So I just been praying for the easiest recovery. Like I've been saying, I've been practicing taking pills because I'm not good at taking pills, and I learned how to take them. I've been taking them for my knee because since April I haven't been taking pill medicine because it was just too hard for me to take. I just didn't know how to take it, so I looked up stuff on Google, and like, it was this bottle method or whatever. But yeah, anyways, I've been taking them, so I'm hoping that when they give me like the medicine for like to make me heal faster and make me feel less pain, I'm just hoping that like really works and that plays a huge part in getting me back to recovering and getting this knee problem out the way. Like, I hope I don't have to have knee surgery again. I hope my knee goes back to normal after this. And I'm just praying. Another thing. Okay, so I'm not really scared about the surgery because once I take, like, after the medicine and stuff, I feel like it's gonna be fine. I just bought a new computer, so I'm just gonna like play The Sims and watch TV and watch Netflix on my computer, and it's like stuff to just kind of take my mind off of the pain if I still feel a lot of pain even with the medicine. I'm mostly worried about their amnesia. Like, I get general amnesia because I have to be asleep because they're gonna cut my knee open and stuff like that. So I have to be asleep. So they have to do an IV for me to be put to sleep, and I'm kind of really worried about that. They said that it hurts most in your hand, and they mostly do it in your hand for like more children and stuff. I don't know, I feel like I'd rather get it like in the middle of your elbow. So I feel like my hand's gonna hurt, and I don't really know. I have an easy vein to see right there, so I hope they do it like where my vein is easier to see, because like, I'm gonna have to be done, because how sometimes they can't find your vein, so it's just like poke until they find it. And yeah, that's like the most scariest part to me right now. But I just know that it's more important to just get it done, over with, and done with. And yeah, I just gotta get it done, and I know that pain's not gonna last forever. And yeah, that's mostly that's mostly what it is. I'm going to keep you guys updated on like my surgery. I mean, not my surgery, but like the day of, after recovery and stuff like that. I'm really ready to get back into exercising and just doing my regular like walking and stuff, because I can't even walk. Like, I limp still, and then if I use my crutches to walk, crutches are tiring, so I get really tired if I just like try to like walk a mile with crutches. So I haven't been walking and stuff, and that, and then I already had like quarantine weight from like last year up to this year, and including the fact that I couldn't walk for the last couple months. Like, it's just been like really playing a part on my weight and stuff, and I just want to be done. Like, I started eating healthier because I don't know. I just want to be back. I just want to be back to my normal self, doing what I would normally do, my knee working, and But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm actually going to Six Flags and Sunsplash before my surgery, so I'll vlog that. And then of course I'm gonna keep you guys updated like on my surgery day, after my surgery, and just make sure y'all pray for me, and just hope I feel better and have the easiest recovery that anybody's ever had. Okay, thank you for watching Keeping Up with Brie, and I'll see you guys next time.